Feeding your dog should be simple, right? Yet it often feels like trying to solve a puzzle. One bag says grain-free, another hypoallergenic, some promise freshly cooked or complete nutrition, and pretty much all of them show happy dogs and bowls full of fresh ingredients, which makes making decisions even harder. But the truth is, good nutrition has little to do with trends or clever marketing. And once you understand what nutrients your dog really needs, everything else will start to make sense. Dogs need the right balance of protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals to stay healthy. Protein supports muscles, tissue repair, and enzymes. Fats provide energy and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins, and vitamins and minerals regulate countless body functions. That's all you need to know in a nutshell, of course. So when a food is labeled as complete, it means it provides every nutrient a dog needs in the correct amounts and ratios so that it can be fed on its own without additional supplements. And just so you know, individual brands don't decide these nutritional standards. They are defined by organizations like FEDIAF in Europe or AFCO in the United States. The guidelines are based on research, in some cases outdated if you ask me, into canine physiology and nutrient metabolism for each life stage, from growing puppies to adult maintenance and reproduction. Manufacturers that follow these standards must demonstrate that their products meet or exceed those nutrient requirements. Well, at least on paper, but that's a topic for a whole new video. But complete doesn't automatically mean high quality. The regulations only define how much of each nutrient a dog needs, not where those nutrients have to come from or in what form. To hit the protein target, for example, a company can use real meat or fish that's rich in essential amino acids and easy for dogs to digest. Or it can use cheaper substitutes like maize gluten, soy protein, or rendered animal byproducts. In some low-grade foods, that protein might even come from processed waste such as feathers, beaks, tendons, and connective tissue. Materials that technically count as protein on paper, but have little to no nutritional value for our pets. That's why reading the ingredient list matters. So, a little homework for you. Check your current dog food label. Does it say chicken, beef, salmon instead of vague terms like meat and animal derivatives or poultry meal? When choosing your dog's food, aim for the highest quality ingredients you can afford. Meat or fish should appear first on the list. Carbohydrates should be kept low and simple, and minerals should ideally be in chelated form, which means they are bound to amino acids for better absorption. Choose foods that are as minimally processed as possible, such as gently cooked, cold pressed, or raw diets, as these tend to retain more natural nutrients compared to heavily extruded kibble, which is considered ultra-processed food. Choosing the right food also depends on your dog's age, size, activity level, and overall health. For example, puppies need more energy and calcium to support rapid growth, while adult dogs require balanced maintenance nutrition to stay fit and lean. Regardless of age, all dogs will benefit from a diet that includes omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, so nutrients that support heart, joint, skin, and brain health, and help protect the body from inflammation and oxidative stress. Although omega-3s are very sensitive to light, air, and heat, so I would recommend adding them separately at the time of feeding to reduce the chances of oxidation. The same applies to body condition. A working border collie will burn far more calories than a sleepy bulldog. So remember, always start with your dog's life stage, then adjust portions based on weight, energy, and overall condition. Don't feed based on the guide found at the back of the bag, as it might not be correct for your dog. Instead, learn how to calculate your dog's caloric requirement and tailor the portions to its specific needs. If you're considering home-cooked or raw feeding, that's amazing. It can be an excellent choice as long as it's done correctly, because studies have shown that many homemade diets lack essential nutrients, which over time can lead to deficiencies. That doesn't mean fresh feeding is unsafe. In fact, when properly formulated, it's often far superior thanks to lower processing and higher nutrient quality. The key is balance. I would recommend using a dog food calculator or working with a qualified nutritionist to ensure your dog's meals provide the correct ratios of calcium to phosphorus, along with all necessary trace minerals and vitamins. In the end, the best diet is the one your dog truly thrives on, with a shiny coat, steady energy, firm stools, and genuine excitement at mealtime. Labels and marketing can be misleading, but the fundamentals are simple: variety, balance, and quality. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.